Every night, for 30 years, an old woman lit a single candle by her window. The villagers said it was for her husband lost at sea. They were wrong. She wasn't waiting for him to come home. She was making sure he never could. In a quiet coastal town called Barangay Suso, there lived a woman named Herminia. She was known for two things: her beauty and the silence that followed her wherever she walked. 30 years ago, she'd married a fisherman named Danilo. Strong, charming, the kind of man every mother wanted for her daughter. Their wedding was the biggest the barangay had seen in a generation. But 6 months in, the neighbors began to whisper. Bruises that Herminia explained away. A woman who stopped smiling in public. A husband who drank more than he fished. Then one stormy night, Danilo's boat went out and never came back. The town mourned him as a hero lost to the sea while providing for his family. Herminia wore black for a year. She never remarried. And every single night without fail, she lit that candle. Years passed. Herminia grew old, but the candle never stopped burning. Children in the barangay grew up telling stories about her, that she was a witch, a mangkukulam cursed by grief. Some said if you looked into her window past midnight, you'd see her speaking to someone in the dark, though she lived completely alone. One curious teenager, a boy named Ramil, decided to find out the truth. He'd heard the rumors his whole life and wanted to prove them wrong. Or right. He waited until midnight, crept to her window and looked inside. What he saw made him drop to his knees. Herminia wasn't speaking to empty air. She was speaking to the sea, visible just past her window, where a shape moved beneath the water. Something humanoid. Something that surfaced just enough to catch candlelight in its eyes before sinking again. Ramil ran straight to the village elder, breathless, describing what he saw. The elder, an old woman named Ailing Pashing, didn't look surprised. She sat him down and finally told him the truth the whole barangay had buried for 30 years. Danilo hadn't died in a storm. He'd been given to the sea. On the night of the accident, Herminia had gone to the shore alone, carrying an offering, rice wine, betel nut, and a lock of her own hair, and called upon the Magindara, spirits of the deep who trade favors for tribute. She begged them to take her husband, not kill him, take him. Trap him beneath the waves, aware, alive, unable to ever hurt her, or anyone, again. The Magindara agreed, but their pacts always come with a price. Someone must keep the boundary between worlds intact, night after night, or the spirit trapped beneath returns. The candle wasn't for mourning, it was the barrier. Ailing Pacing paused before finishing the story. Her voice dropped. Herminia is 83 years old now, Ramil. She won't live forever, and when she's gone, someone else has to light that candle. Ramil felt his blood run cold. Why are you telling me this? Ailing Pacing reached into her sleeve and pulled out a small brass candle holder, identical to the one in Herminia's window. Because you saw him. The sea only shows itself to those it has already chosen. Somewhere in a quiet coastal town, a candle still burns every night. And now, 2 windows glow instead of one. If you were Ramil, would you have looked away? Or would curiosity have pulled you in too? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more stories like this pulled from Philippine folklore, hit subscribe. A new legend awaits every week.